Hello, 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 hello. Dirty Trucker, Dirty Trucking. It is 11:40. I just got back. I'm going I'm in the parking structure. About to walk over through the skywalk into the building. And I won't be able to see my camera footage and record at the same time. But what I'm going to do is snap a screenshot of if it records, if the phone sends an alert that there's motion in the apartment, person seen or anything like that, or if it does, whatever it does, I'm going to send a screenshot of the device history. So I'm heading back. Gonna go in here, get on this elevator, walk up to this skywalk, walk through the skywalk. That's another thing they do here. They go to blowing when I'm up. I notice when I wake up, they start blowing outside. Now I'm just back and they in here, they just blowing. You know, I don't know what they call that, signifying that she back and all that. She back. It's almost, I get the feeling as if they're telling them when I'm leaving and when I'm back. It's like they blow when I wake up. I just pulled in here and there are two cars blowing. Beep, beep. What's all this for? Cause I pulled in. So let me make this walk. Ouch, ouch. A little hallway here. A little skywalk. When I get to the other elevator, I'm gonna pause it. Till I get to the front door. And I'm gonna turn it back on. I'm gonna turn the camera back. Start back recording it. So you can see that the camera's on when I walked in. Because the lights ain't gonna really be on. So all right, we got two sets of elevators. I gotta go through. So here at the other elevator, we're gonna go on up. We're gonna go on up. All this on film, documented. We're gonna get everything documented on camera. So we're heading on up to my floor. I said I'm gonna pause the video. I guess I'm gonna keep it rolling. All right, I'm getting off on my floor here. Finna head to the door. Little notification. Okay, as you see, my Ring camera's lighting up, which it's supposed to do. I just got an alert. Front doorbell. That means there's person seen. It says person seen in front doorbell. So you can see me put the key in. I guess it's some papers for me. What this saying? Attention residents. It's time to resume our biannual inspections. Yeah. Here we go with the biannual inspections. Normally when I come back, these notes be in people's doors. It's only on mine. It's only laying on mine. It's on, you see where it was on the floor. Now they gotta come in and resume the biannual inspections. They ain't never stopped the biannual inspections. They've been doing them. Ain't no need to resume. As you can see, key, I'm in. I'm walking in my apartment. The motherfucker left the lights on. I'm gonna charge him for the light bill. That motherfucker left my lights on in here. I'm gonna charge him for the light bill. I don't keep no lights on up here. Lights been gone since I've been gone. I'm gonna charge that motherfucker for the light bill. As you can see, those little, look at this. Person seen in the living room. Flashed on my phone. I didn't catch it quick enough to screenshot it. Now, I was standing about right there, but the camera picks you up from the door right here. Once you come in the door, it'll pick you up, and it'll pick me up going down the hallway over here to the dining room. The sheet of lights is off. All right, I'm gonna walk over here to the camera. So you can see, the camera is on. That's the camera is on. So I don't know how in the hell this guy was able to come in here, walk right here to down there, go in the bathroom, and my camera didn't pick it up, but it picks me up. So let me go ahead and see what he done, because I know he ain't do the glazing. Nope, he ain't do the glazer. The glaze job in the tub is still fucked up. Look at that. They should have did a better job before they leased this to me. They seen this shit was like this. It wasn't like this. It was bad the way it was going to end up like this. Look at that over there. They just poured the shit over there, never sanded it down, nothing, until it finally cracked. So, well, what he did, he came in here and replaced the washer in here, but they haven't done the glazing yet. That's why the maintenance guy was here. I put in a work order for him to go in there, for them to go in there and fix the washer and the faucet on the tub and get their glazing done. They just been real reluctant to repair their glazing. All right, let's see here. I'm looking at this inspection. Saying, attention resident, it's time to resume our biannual apartment inspections throughout this week. Representatives from the community will enter your apartment to check the following areas. Representatives from the community. Who is representatives from the goddamn community? The overall condition of your apartment, operation of your smoke detectors. Yeah, that's another thing. They put a notification on the door a while back, months ago, talking about I had an older model smoke detector. They supposed to be coming in here to swap it out. They ain't swapped out shit. Replacement and cleaning of your AC, heater filters. Yeah, that's when they go in my room in there, and I have footprints by the heater in there. I don't walk in there with shoes on. I don't put footprints in there. Okay, it said, please make necessary arrangements so we may enter your apartment. I ain't got to make no damn necessary arrangement. The motherfuckers been coming in here on their own. Talking about your inspection is scheduled to take place between Tuesday the 23rd and Friday the 26th between the hours of 9 and 5 p.m. Yeah, they said that before, and I was here, and nobody ever came in the apartment. I think that was during the time frame that I was having an issue with Uber, and I was off. Nobody came in here and did shit. They be putting those notifications in there, or sometimes I get a notification that said I may be selected. I might be selected. Sending me a notification that you're coming in to do an inspection. Please make it you come in here anyway. You come in here anyway. And that's another thing. Now, like I said, the last inspection that I actually had on camera was when I was back truck driving. I was in Traverse City. Caucasian woman came in here with a young, tall, slim guy. Young boy. Black male. He stood right there back, close to the door, back behind me. Said something to her. He looked down the hallway there and then walked out the door. She went over here. So in my living room area, she disappeared outside of the camera. Because at that time, I had the camera up here in the kitchen. I looked at the footage and I got an alert when I was at Traverse City being unloaded. Got an alert. I knew it was the inspection. I saw the Caucasian woman and the young boy. I viewed the footage. I seen her disappear over here in the living room out of sight. That's why I'm over here in the living room to get a better view. It got the door and in here. Because she went over there a long time. What are you checking over here? So, when I viewed the footage later on, the footage had changed. It was the same Caucasian lady doing the same thing. She came in and walked over to the living room area. But this time she's with a light-skinned short dude. Talk loud. You see him go down the hallway. You hear him test the smoke detector. Then he mentioned something about a meeting and all this other shit. That wasn't the original video. So, what I've been told, they have been jamming the Wi-Fi. That's why I'm not getting the footage of them in the apartment. Somebody's been jamming the Wi-Fi. But that's not all they're doing. They're not only jamming the Wi-Fi. You've been replacing videos. That doesn't happen because you jammed the Wi-Fi. You've altered and changed video. You're doing a lot more than jamming the Wi-Fi. And I want to know who the fuck will be jamming the motherfucking Wi-Fi to keep coming in here. The doorbell camera picks you up. See, when they put these notifications out, this they little setup. Cause like I said, normally these notifications bees on everybody's door. Everybody. Everybody. And see, and I'm coming home earlier, so it still should have been on people's doors. Mine was just laying on the ground out there. See, they also use these inspection notifications as another way to access your apartment. Talking about resume. It's time to resume the annual. You ain't stopped. You've been doing them damn inspections. What the fuck they say resume for? You've been doing them twice a year. You're always trying to do it when I ain't here. You want to make sure I ain't in the premises. All that shit. We get inspections twice a year. I don't have no more inspections on camera because I believe I was here during the most recent one. I was here. And if there any took place after that, where they entered this apartment, they probably jammed the Wi-Fi so I couldn't know they was in here. You put a notification on the door that you were planning to inspect. I may be selected. And when they be putting these specific words, you may be selected. What the fuck you mean, maybe? But this one says, we're going to resume our annual inspections. You're going to resume. So, it's something in their wording they be meaning by that damn shit. Everybody tried to make me seem like I was crazy. I was tripping every time I tell what the fuck was going on. Now, I sat here this morning, leaving out, knowing the maintenance guy was in here. I knew he was in here because I had a work order in. Knowing he came in here and watching my living room camera not show me him in here or even capture a clip of footage of him coming in and out the least 6 times that he did. He done entered 3 and left 3. Only thing captured him was the doorbell camera. And I guarantee you by me talking about this, it's probably going to be an issue. Some issues going to be starting with the other camera. Because that's what they do. But they knew they couldn't get away with completing a work order. And neither one of my cameras have anybody coming in this goddamn apartment. That's the setup there. On my end. You cannot come in here and do a work order. And of the 2 cameras I got, none of them have you on camera. Now let the inspection happen here and nobody's on camera. I don't get no alert. I don't get anything. And I know they're doing inspections. See, that's why they give a date, the range. Between 7:23 and 7:26. So that starts tomorrow. 7:23, 7:26. They've been coming here doing inspections. The last inspection, they saw that tub like that. They saw the kid. I done told them about this up here. This shit here ain't supposed to be like that. Well, what the fuck is that? And over here, it's been dried up now. It was like the paint had buckled up, like from water dripping behind it. But this here, what the fuck is that? I done told them about that. That's the tape they use to put the what you call that damn shit up here? The plaster, whatever the damn shit is up there for the ceiling. So I'm gonna end this video. And like I said, I know, see, I'm sitting here in a chair. When I got to this point, it said motion in the living room, but it also picks up motion coming in the door. So I'm gonna view my footage and see what we have, because I know that camera where it is now, and if it don't have footage of me going down into the bathroom, down the hallway, I know something wrong, because it's been doing it. It don't pick me up when I get to this dining room table. It picks me up when I come in the door. But it don't alert me to motion in the living room until I'm in the living room. But when I'm at the door, it's already supposed to be already recorded, because there's motion in the apartment now. I told you. That guy, when he came in here, should have been on film. So I'm going to end the video. I just want to see y'all to see this for yourself. But they on here try to make me sound like I was tripping. Probably Detroit police made me sound like I was tripping when I told them the damn stories. Laughing at me. I hear the smirks in their voice when I talk to them about this damn shit. But I end up talking to an officer who said she had the same thing happen to her. She was watching some footage of something that was there, then it wasn't there. She said, so I believe you, because I've had it happen to me. So I told you, y'all gonna fuck around and do this shit to law enforcement, and they gonna catch you. Then they gonna start wondering how the fuck that happened. I told you. You're gonna fuck around and do that shit to somebody that's the real law enforcement that can look into this shit. They gonna see this shit, and they gonna wonder how the fuck you did this shit. And then they gonna bust your ass, because they gonna find out how you doing it. A Wi-Fi jammer. Why would you be having a Wi-Fi jammer? The only reason anybody would purchase a Wi-Fi jammer is to do something dirty. That's the only reason you would have a Wi-Fi jammer. Nobody or ordinary person should have a Wi-Fi jammer. If you got a Wi-Fi jammer, that means you jamming the Wi-Fi to disrupt a surveillance system. And that would explain the video I posted months ago of the footage that I told you. It showed it in color, then all of a sudden you hear a click, and then it's showing nighttime, and then you see this white little fuzzy shit. Yeah, that's probably from them was jamming the damn Wi-Fi then. But it should have never showed the interior in color, because the shades was drawn. And it was nighttime out. The whole footage, whether it clicked or not, should have been in black, dark, night vision. It was the first section of it was in color. Then you hear this click, see this white fuzzy shit, and then it pop back up in black and white. That was them jamming the Wi-Fi in. There's somebody in this building, and it's associated with me signing leases here. The management here is involved with that goddamn shit. You putting that shit in your lease, you ain't got no business jamming people Wi-Fi's, surveillance systems, Wi-Fi that activates their surveillance system so you can come in their apartments or their residence and do whatever the fuck you want to. Roam around, not on camera, because you've been jamming the fucking camera. That's the sole purpose of people buying these cameras. The reason why I got it. To catch you coming in my apartment. But you jamming cameras? These motherfuckers around here letting people know when I leave, when I'm back. They've been blowing a horn when I wake up. I just pulled in, they out there blowing horns. Like they letting somebody know she back. You finna get caught. I done caught my system. Now I know why Nobody was ever on camera. And thanks to trusted law enforcement, Kamala, how are they doing this? So they jamming the Wi-Fi somehow. I said, but that's not all they doing. Jamming the Wi-Fi is not going to replace a video or delete a video. That's not all they doing. But I would think if you jam the Wi-Fi, my system, I don't know if my system would alert me that it's offline. Because I had a video I made when I came here, my system was completely offline. The living room camera was offline. The doorbell camera wasn't. The living room camera was. It was offline. And I called hell get it back online. And I would think jamming a signal, if you jam the Wi-Fi signal, then your camera don't have a Wi-Fi connection, which should have sent an alert to my phone telling me it was offline, I would think. But how are you jamming the signal and the camera still look like it's operational? Or acting like it's operational. And I don't get no alert. Now, a lot of times I done left out here and not turn that camera on at all. Because sometimes you get tired. What the fuck am I turning it on for? They come in here anyway. They jam, whatever, however you was getting in here. Why I got it on? That's why I say I'm not paying for no subscription to that shit. I'm going to pay you $70 a month to record video that they deleting. You got your mind. So I'm going to end this video. And I'm going to see if any clips. I'm going to just do a screenshot of the phone to see if there's any clips recorded of me coming in this apartment and where it recorded me at. This Dirty Trucking Out. Just giving you an update. I just walked in. Like I said, it always records me. It always records me. So, we're going to see when these inspections happen, what happened to that. But see, now they gave me a time frame. I don't know when they're going to come in here now. I just have to wait for an alert, if I get an alert. They may tell me they ain't coming here at all, but did come in here. They be doing that shit. Be coming in here and ain't alerted me at all. They be doing that shit. So we gonna see. All right, this Dirty Trucking Out.